What are you throwing away? I'm Christina Chase, and this is the very first episode of Sunday Leftovers, a new series weekly right here on my YouTube channel. This one's about the value of ordinary things. Whether you're a Christian or not, you might be familiar with the story of Christ and the crowd of 5,000 and more who had been listening to him all day and who needed something to eat. Jesus asked his disciples, the guys that he hung around with all the time, what they could do to get these people some food. And they were like, Jesus, we can't afford to feed all these people. One of them said that there was a kid who had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Fat lot of good that would do. How could such a meager offering feed such a big crowd? Obviously, it was too small to matter. But Jesus being Jesus, that small amount of food was miraculously multiplied to satisfy the crowd, with enough leftovers to fill 12 baskets. This story gets me thinking. How many times do we discount something or someone, including ourselves, as insignificant or not good enough? Ordinary moments that we might easily dismiss can actually be great opportunities for fulfillment in our lives. Think about it. The ordinary time that we may spend with a child making some silly, meager little thing, frankly useless thing, that he really wants to make is more valuable to our relationship with that child than a trip to Disney World. The little ordinary moments of a day that you and I may think are unimportant because they are little, because they are ordinary. These moments may actually be powerfully essential in shaping our lives. When I was in my early 20s, my sister had a boyfriend named Carl, and the two of them would hang out with me and my parents sometimes, like she usually did with her boyfriends. Carl was tall and shy, and he liked to walk around our big yard when my sister was busy doing something else. One summer day, he came in with his 2 large hands full of raspberries, black and red, that he had picked from the edge of the woods. First, he offered some to my sister, and then to my mother, and then I panicked when he offered some to me. I knew it was going to be really hard for me to try to pick one of those berries because my arm was so weak. I could have just said, no thank you, to his offer and let that moment pass, throw it away. Instead, I worked really hard to get my hand closer to his hand. And it took a long time, and I pretended that the length of time was because I couldn't decide which berry I wanted to pick. But soon I realized that I just couldn't do it. And Carl must have realized that too. He gently picked a beautiful red raspberry and put it into my hand, and then he picked a black raspberry and did the same. That was it. This very, very simple act. It only took a few seconds. It cost nothing. And yet it endeared Carl to me more than if he had bought me a hugely thoughtful and expensive gift. Then and there, I began hoping that he would become my brother-in-law. And he did. I don't know if Carl remembers that moment. He probably forgot about it, thinking that it didn't matter much. I mean, it didn't save my life or make my arm any stronger or even say anything memorable. But those 2 meager berries not only affected my relationship with him, and so consequently with my sister and their children, but it also affected the way that I see the world. No kidding, no exaggeration for the video, I see the world like this. I see the power of human beings in the littleness of fingers giving a raspberry to another, and the beauty of life in the passing of a moment that could have so easily not happened at all. If you'd like to hear another story about ordinary moments and people that matter, go to my blog, divineincarnate.com, and search the keyword prisoner. Thanks for watching. I'll be taking a second look at the Sunday readings of the Catholic Church every week and giving some of my little, yes, meager thoughts. If you liked this video and think I should continue with the series, then click the thumbs up and maybe share some of the little moments in your life in the comments. Thanks again, and I hope that you'll be back here next Monday for some Sunday leftovers. Remember, don't waste a thing. Peace.